Hey, so I wanted to make a video about my new upcoming courses that I am. Well, the integrated energy therapy steps to transformation is something that I've actually had the ability to teach since 2017. I did a master instructor training. I just feel so weird about the title master instructor or like master teacher or whatever. I don't know. I just think it's like a funny way of titles, and I feel like we're so much more than just these titles, right? Um, so I'm really guided to teach a class about light language. I'll most likely come out with that in the next couple weeks. I'm assuming that it probably would be a really good idea to do like a pre-class for the light language class so that people kind of understand what light language is, what's the techniques, like what are templates, how to build templates, how to remove specific ones, things like that. So just really be on the lookout for that if you are guided to learn how to speak light language. Light language is an amazing tool. It's probably one of the most powerful ascension tools that is out there, just because there's so many things that you can do with it. You can do healing. You could really blast out darkness, alien implants. I mean, you can clear black magic. You can really just restructure the light body in a very profound way using light language and sound. So it's like a magnetic harmonic light frequency. Okay, so Steps to Transformation is brought to you by the modality Integrated Energy Therapy, which is really awesome. I don't know if some of you guys have been on the Christ Sophia pathway, really getting out of the New Age, understanding false light angels and things like that. So that was like a really big part of my work when understanding false light beings and imposter spirits. I've really spent a long time cleansing my fields of these beings and understanding the organic templates of creation and these specific processes, which have created amazing transformative events in my life. I've been able to find people, places, and things that are in alignment with my soul mission. I've come in terms with just come in contact with people that are here to help me with my soul mission. Those are called your soul buddies, soul cluster, or your monadic family, which is why I really love the modality, because it really focuses on aligning the DNA, which, all human evolution is held in our DNA. And when we align our DNA and we clear out all the gunk, all of the unprocessed trauma, all of the, old programs, ancestral miasma, we can really, bring our gifts to the forefront. And, we all have specific gifts that we're here to offer the world. And that's why I also love this modality, is because it really helps you get in alignment with your soul mission and your gifts. So, I was kind of going to go step by step and explain to you guys like what each step entails. So there's 14 steps total in the Steps to Transformation. And just to create clarity around this, it's not like I'm attuning you to the actual modality. This is the only class that I'm able to teach online, because it doesn't include like an attunement process like the basic, intermediate, or advanced levels of IET, where you're actually, attuning and learning how to use each angel, which governs different parts of the body, to remove specific imprints and imprint like the positive imprints in place. So you'll come to find that in this process, I take you through each step, and we are utilizing these specific healing angels of the energy field to this is like a multi-dimensional angelic cleansing, right? And each class has a different intention. So we'll start off with step one. And by the way, the first portion of Steps to Transformation is about, I would say, well, there's 7 weeks. It's going to be, the class is going to be taught on Saturday. I think it's at noon Eastern Time Pacific, every Saturday. And the class goes, I would say, anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours. And each class is $35. So, like, anyone can join at any time. Although it is recommended that you complete the first 7 steps before you go on to the higher steps of transformation, because it really requires you to understand the first 7 steps to embody these higher level frequencies. So the first portion of the classes, the first 7 steps, will be taught from January 13th through February 24th. And then we'll take a week off, and then we'll finish and complete the remaining 7 steps, which will be on March 9th through the 20th. And yeah, so the Heart Link step 1 class is really cool. It's like a technology, right? So our heart is like a technology, and I show you step by step how to utilize the Heart Link technology. It's really profound. There's so many cool ways that you can use it. And at the end of each class, what I do is everybody has the opportunity to request a wish in the blessing bowl, which is really, really profound. Everyone that I've taught the first 3 levels of the integrated energy therapy had a request in the blessing bowl, and everyone's got their wish. It's really cool. It's like the angels, like once you align your DNA and you heal these old imprints, you actually make room for what's called your heart's desires, right? And those are like the most purest form of like innocence, of like you, it's like you really, those are like seeds, like those are things that are really connected to your soul mission, what you're here to do. So activate your 12-strand DNA is step 2, which is really cool. I go in depth with like what each strand of the DNA does, your spiritual DNA. And then we go into the fields and I align your DNA. And then you do like some writing processes, which is really cool. Everybody at the beginning of class, if you buy the whole class, like the whole both classes, you get a PDF with like written instructions on how to do each processes. So step 3 is clear the karma. We will go into the fields and we will clear our karma, which is cool. And there's specific angels that we connect to, and then they go into the energetic imprints of the body and they remove them. With this particular one, it's actually working with the point of the reptilian brain, so that'll go in and clear the karma from that area. True forgiveness. It's a juicy one. So if anyone who struggles with like anger or judgments or resentments and things like that, or you've been pretty hurt by other people, this is a very profound class, because what it does is it goes into the energetic imprints of the body, lifts up the emotions, and then there's some visualization exercises where we go into the fields and really solidify that feeling of forgiveness. And then at the end of mostly every class, there's like a mudra that we work with, different mudras that lock in that process. So when you're feeling like you need to do a specific process, you go into the mudra and it reactivates the steps. So it's really powerful. The empowered heart technique, which is really cool. It's like an Atlantean healing temple. It's really profound, really cool, because what it does is it really balances different energetic vortexes in the body, and you really get in tune with like like your mission. Let's see what else. Really identifying like where you need to take essential action, Activating the empowered heart technique. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Really cool. I really like the mudra that comes along with it as well. I don't know if anyone can relate, but my nose, my nose gets so itchy when I try to talk and do videos. Like I don't know why it's like something I've kind of always struggled with, and I'm hoping that it will stop because it's such an annoying thing, and I just want to be able to like speak without my nose itching. But anyway, step 6 is the future life progression, which is really, really cool. We go into the fields, we connect with our angels, and then we go into this really amazing journey, and we connect with our soul council, and then we're shown like a life review, and then that specific life review imprints like wisdom and experiences and insights from, you know, visiting this future lifetime timeline. It's really powerful. And there's so many like cool gems and gifts and things that we receive during these processes. Freedom. Ooh, so good. So freedom, step 7 is the last step to just the first portion of the course, steps to transformation, which entails cutting cords of codependency. So I don't know if you have like a family member or like a situation where you had with somebody that's negative, and then you still have that like energetic imprint in your body. So like we go into each portion of the body, and we go in and we work with different angels to clear these cords, and it's really powerful because once all the cords are cleared, man, you really make a lot of energy and room for just really embodying that soul mission and clearing out all of those negative cords. So good. Yeah. Anyway, so the higher steps of transformation, it's very multidimensional, and it's really cool. So the first step 8, we work on the World Angel Grid. So the World Angel Grid is cool because it's each layer of each angel has like a different layer of the earth that embodies that specific frequency, right? And so say like we're going in and we're setting the intention to heal, you know, stress or fear in our body, right? So we go in and we actually heal it from ourselves, and then we heal it from the grids, which is really cool. So step 9, let's see, I'm just like re-reviewing everything. Step 9 is pure joy. Okay, so really embodying that frequency of pure joy and bringing more harmony into the body and working with each angel. And we're like reactivating each process. So that's why it's important that you do the first 7 steps, is because we actually do the mudras in the process of doing these higher steps. And then we work with different layers. So, super cool. Compassion, step 10. Everybody can use some compassion, right? Step 10 is really amazing. We go really deep into the body, and we plant seeds of compassion in different parts of our energy field. Hi, Sai. My cat says hi. Say hi, Silence. Say hi. Homecoming is basically like, it's embodying a frequency of coming back to yourself, right? It goes into some of Angel Ariel's channel messages, which is really cool. And then we work with a joy stone. We do like heart hugs, which is really fun. These are terms that you'll understand a little bit more about when we actually go through these steps. And then I would say that unity in action is probably one of my most favoriteest steps. I think step 12. Yeah. So step 12 is, it's a very in-depth process where the angels take us into meditation. We go into this place where it's like gosh, what is it called? It's the crystal cathedral. And we do this process where we learn how to utilize a crystal key. And we go into this crystal library and we reactivate the processes. And then we unlock our heart's code with the crystal key, and we can use these technologies in alignment with our soul mission. And we can use this also to use as like a key of discernment to seeing if like specific activities align with like our highest timeline, things like that. And then step 13 is the IET process, which is a very like personalized process of ascension and how to use sacred geometry to, and it's just so cool. It's really activates really high level it just brings your soul mission blueprint online, because that when you use the sacred geometry and you use these different steps and you use the world angel grid and you utilize these things, it really helps you anchor your soul mission blueprint down into the earth star. And then step 14, being love, living love. This is I would say, I'm not going to go super into detail with what it is, but it's exactly what you could think it would be. It's like learning how to really be in that love frequency and how to live in that energy. And we build different energetic vortexes, and then, like I said, at the end of each class, everybody has a chance to utilize the Blessing Bolt technology, which plugs into the World Angel Grid, and it really like helps bring your heart's desires into the fields for manifestation. So yeah, if anyone has any questions about the courses that I'm coming out with, please let me know. Stay tuned for the pre-class for the light language, and then we start the steps to transformation on January 13th on Saturday at noon Eastern time.